There was once a young man named Yusuf, living in a modest town. He was known for his honesty, hard work, and devotion to his prayers. For years he dreamed of working for a respected merchant who promised him an apprenticeship. Yusuf made dua every night asking Allah to grant him this opportunity. He imagined how this job would help him support his family and eventually allow him to marry the woman he loved. But when the time came, the merchant chose someone else. Yusuf was heartbroken. He couldn't understand why Allah had closed this door after all his prayers, effort, and hope. His friends said, "Perhaps this was not written for you." But in his heart, Yusuf felt lost. That night, as tears filled his eyes, he remembered a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad. "Wondrous is the affair of the believer, for his affairs are all good, and this applies to no one but the believer. If something good happens to him, he is grateful, and that is good for him. If something harmful happens to him, he is patient, which is good for him." Sahih Muslim. Yusuf wiped his tears and said, "I will be patient. Allah knows what I do not." Weeks turned into months. One day, Yusuf was offered work by a traveler passing through town. The man needed help managing trade goods on a long journey to a distant city. It was not what Yusuf had dreamed of, but he accepted, trusting Allah's wisdom. On the journey, Yusuf proved himself honest, wise, and fair. When they reached the city, the traveler introduced Yusuf to a wealthy trader who was looking for someone just like him. The trader saw Yusuf's character and offered him a position far greater than the one he had originally desired, with better pay, more respect, and more opportunity. But the blessings didn't stop there. This trader was the uncle of the very woman Yusuf had wished to marry. Impressed by Yusuf's conduct, he proposed the match himself, and Yusuf and the woman were married soon after. One evening, as Yusuf sat beside his wife watching the sunset, he reflected on what had happened. If he had been given that first job, he would never have left his town. He would never have found this opportunity, this city, or this new beginning. He recited softly, "Perhaps you hate a thing and it is good for you, and perhaps you love a thing and it is bad for you. And Allah knows while you know not." Quran 2:216. Years later, Yusuf became known in the city as a man of great integrity. People would come to him for advice, and whenever they spoke of success, Yusuf would smile and say, "Allah closed a door for me, and I thought it was the end. But he opened a door I could never have imagined." So verily, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Whenever someone came to him with disappointment in their heart, Yusuf would share his story. He would say, "Be patient, Makdua have tawakkul, because Allah never closes a door without opening one far better. His plan is always greater than ours."